Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have a Devil with 831 rating versus Francesco Gurgatini with 1533 ratings, so this can be another high rated DB video. And with that being said, let's hop right in, and we're going to go ahead and see Francesco Gurgatini win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 41 versus 41. Opening hands, we have Havnus, Medora, Magma, YuGiOh, and Imperm, so we open 3 hand traps here. They have Swap Frog, Blue, Smasher, Swap, and Jet. So they're very lucky that they are going first. Well, I guess, yeah, they're very lucky they're going first. Because you just go Medora, discard, and like mill 5, and that's probably just game. But they're going to go ahead, special swap by discard and swap. And then no swap effect, special blue, activate the blue effect. Okay, yeah, I mean, this is fair. Like, either you're going to like normal summon swap and not use the effect, and like later on bounce at the discard. Or you just do it like this. Search blue, special jet effect. But I mean, it probably would be smarter to like leave a card in hand. I guess it really depends how the turn ends up playing out, right? Because you might want to swap frog, bounce back a Spright. Link off, go in the sprint effect. You're thinking on this. They want to go ahead and stop it, because you know if you stop this, it's actually pretty strong. Because you're stopping Beaver from coming out, which means their follow up isn't good. Whoa, there's no way you just said all good. You better be saying like that is good. I don't get why people say all good. You just gotta say like okay. Overlay for gigantic effect, chain imperm, or I guess never mind. Well, chain Havnus, chain imperm. Response to Havnus, they're gonna say okay because it's in response to gigantic, so they know that this actually doesn't really do anything, because if they mill, I mean you can mill shufflers, which are good, but if you mill tier effects, then you're locked in the twos, you can't tier. So they're going to go Havnus, and then no response, Magma, no response, and then chain Imperm on Gigantic. Okay, so now Magma comes out, Havnus comes out, mill 3, we mill Keldo, Shaylin, new chain link, Shaylin 1, Magma 2, any response. They're going to go ahead and chain red, tribute sprint, negate and destroy the Magma, and then Shaylin and Havnus go back, bring out Kikalos, activate Kikalos effect, and then Kikalos will go ahead and dump Havnus effect. They could actually chain Smashers in response if they wanted to remove Kit, and a lot of people only play 1 Kit right now, so that Kit will just simply be out of the game, and this Havnus is going to have to make Mud Dragon or a Garua with a card in hand if they want to, but it's like guaranteed Mud Dragon here. So Smashers, banish Kit, banish Swap Frog, and then put back Havnus, put back Magma, and then go ahead and bring out Mud Dragon. So both players are down to 3 cards here. But we also have a Shuffler engrave, so we can really stop the Elf if they want to do Elf or anything. Link, make Elf effect, target red, chain Keldo, target red, planet, and blue. Okay, so go ahead and put everything back. Set starter, pass, draw Medora. So we're gonna go standby phase, main phase. We're gonna go Medora effect. Okay. I was gonna say, what are the odds we go normal Medora, so that way we can stop Elf, but their Elf is like really, really bad here. Like they don't have anything. So Medora, discard YuGiOh, responds. And now the opponent could starter to bring out red to try to negate the YuGiOh. Yeah, and that's what they're going to go ahead and do. But they're going to have to spend like everything on this. YuGiOh effect, chain red, tribute, negate, normal summon Medora, make redoer. Battle phase, attack over red, attack over elf. And then we're going to Zeus over this, which is not the greatest. We're gonna go Mud Dragon effect, call light, set sec, misclick. Okay, whoa, okay, hold on. Let me see this. Drew Gamma, end of turn, Mud Dragon, call light, set sec, misclick. Okay, because they tried to pass, but they wanted to Mud Dragon and draw phase, and they wanted to pass, and then they were like, oh, pass? And now, like, of course, now that they're trying to activate this in draw phase, they're gonna get to activate Gamma, but they decide not to, because like if you drop Gamma, Zeus gets another material, so now instead of having to deal with like you know, you're gonna have to deal with you're gonna have to deal with an extra interruption while losing a card. You know, I mean, they have Mud Dragon. Mud Dragon's a little bit scary, but you don't really have a lot of options here. So they're going to attack for game, and then moving on into game number 2 now, we're going to go ahead and we are going to see Francesco Gurgatini, the Spright player, decide to go first. We have Havnus, Terraforming Planet, Havnus, Medora. They have Called by Starter, Prosperity, Ash, and Double Cross. So activate Pot of Prosperity, go ahead, banish 6, and then look at the top 6. We're going to see Prosperity, Magma, Prosperity, Beaver, Magma, Red, grabs Beaver. Then we're going to put the rest back, and then normal summon Beaver, and then activate Beaver effect, chain Havnus, and then the opponent does have Called by. They also have Ash. There's a decent chance that they would have Ashed this if they didn't have Called by, just because you'd be able to Newman lock them. So they're going to mill Keldo, Rhino, which is still good, because even if we go ahead and Called by the Rhino here, they're still going to have a Keldo off this and a body on field. So the Havnus definitely still trades well. Like Called by was used. We still have Havnus. We still have Keldo. We got a lot out of this compared to our opponent. Summon Sprint effect. And then Sprint's going to dump Angler effect. Go bring out Double Beaver from deck. And they still have Starter too. They're actually going to activate the Starter here, bring out Blue, and then Blue effect to go search. So Blue's going to go search Jet. And then, you know, we'll lose life points for summoning Blue, special Jet effect. That has been one good thing. A lot of people have been remembering to lose life points off Starter. Like, I don't think anyone's really forgotten recently. Overlay for Gin Buster, go for Gigantic Spright, Gigantic effect, attach, go summon out Swap Frog, and then activate Swap Frog effect, go down Swap Frog, link off into Elf effect, target Swap Frog, chain Shuffle back, chain Gin Buster, so burn him for 500, summon back out Swap Frog from the graveyard, and then Swap Frog effect, dump Newman, overlay, go for Totally Awesome, and 500 please, but actually inflict 500 damage to your opponent, but we're under pros. Which, it actually could be a difference, but not really, because, like, Mosquito's gone. But we have Gamma Burst, Double Cross, Pass, they draw Dark Ruler, that's a very good draw. So they're going to go main phase, activate Dark Ruler, okay. And then after that, they're going to activate Terraforming. We very well could see an Ash Blossom on this. They said okay, so they're going to go search Planet. I mean, they have Gamma Burst, Double Cross, Ash, activate Planet, try to go search, grab Shaylin, and then activate Shaylin effect. In response, chain special back Newman from the graveyard, and then they're going to go battle phase, attack over the Newman, and then main phase 2, normal summon out Medora, link off, go into dark, and then they're going to go dark effect to take blue, okay, and then, they don't play sprites in their deck, so they're just trying to go in the Sprint. And then Sprint 1, Ash 2. And then that's probably just game, yeah, because you just have to pass, and then obviously you lose. Something that not a lot of people think about is if you really want to, you can link off Toad to get back Beaver. I don't think we need to do that here, though, by any means, but that is a play that not a lot of people think about. It's just like linking this off. Like, link Elf and Toad off in the Elf, Toad add back, if your Elf gets stopped or something, I don't know. I mean, it's just better to know more options, even though those options probably don't come up that often. Starter, summon Blue, Blue effect, Tear admits defeat. Moving on to game number 3 now, we're going to see Tearlament go first. Opening hands, we have Instant Fusion, Imperm, Keldo, Kelbeck, Nib. They have Blue, Sornier, Beaver, Shifter, and Jet. So go main phase, activate Instant Fusion, pay 1,000, special summon out Kikalos. They do draw Shifter here, and Shifter is a pretty good card. It happens to say, skip a turn. They're going to search Rhino, Kit effect, tag out. And they're also losing their Kikalos, unless if they happen to get to a crime. And then normal summon Kelbeck, overlay, make Babushka up in the extra monster zone to play around Cerberus. Set Imperm, pass, they draw Magma. So they're going to pass, draw Keldo. That Magma would have been so good instead of Sornier, because we could have banished Shifter, summon effect, go search Druisworm, and then, we can't summon Druisworm and, out this next turn or anything because Shifter, but then we would have you know, Jerusalem to eventually out this card. So they draw another Keldo there, detach off Babushka, Keldo effect, discard Keldo, summon, go search. That's going to search out Kelbeck. Pass turn, they draw Gamma. Pass turn, draw Planet. I feel like this is okay for both players. Like, the tier player obviously has to sit back and wait a second because they don't have a lot of plays. And the Spright player is kind of okay with this because they're just drawing in the more hand traps. So, like, they should be able to, like, kind of hold their opponent off. The thing is with tiers sometimes, even if you have triple hand traps, sometimes they just, like, play through it very easily. Planet, go search Shaylin. And then Shaylin effect. They're thinking if they want to Gamma this. Thinking real hard on that. Okay, so they are going to Gamma the Shaylin effect. I mean, they know they have Kelbeck in hand. They could Shaylin effect, but you probably can't. I was gonna say, you probably don't have anything to make. So, normal summon out Kelbeck. Why not triggering Sharon? No tears in hand. Clicks out Rhino. There's no Kit. Yeah, Kit's banished. There's no Garua, because this isn't a Dark Aqua. So, normal summon out Kelbeck, battle phase, beat over Gamma, so that way we can go main phase 2, Redoer, and then Zeus. And then they're going to go Magma during end phase, try to banish Shaylin, chain Keldo to put back Shaylin, Rhino, and Instant Fusion. Okay, so not letting the Magma Mutt come out. Pass, draw Angler. Which actually is not a horrible draw there. They're going to go normal summon Beaver. Beaver effect goes special. It really depends exactly how this turn plays out. Because we do have Imperm, so we're not going to Zeus wipe here or anything. Yep, we're going to say okay to that. They're going to link into a Cerberus. And then, you know, attempt to summon is fine. Effect, discard Angler, try to pop Zeus, chain Imperm on Cerberus. And then they're going to get Angler effect to go summon. You know, if this wasn't Imperm, then that would have, like, outed everything. Because we out Zeus and try to put 2 level 2s on field. And then that lets our Sprites be live. Even though we can make our Sprites live either way, because we have 2 attributes, we can target Engrave, so we can summon out 2 Bestials, and then, like, I guess, like, Zeus has to be outed first, obviously, and then we can bring out their Redoer with Dark, and then make Sprin, but that, you know, that's if we didn't draw Angler for turn, because obviously now we've gone through Angler and all of our Beavers, so we don't have the Sprin line. They're going to Zeus wipe here after they bring out Beavers. And then pass turn. Okay. Draw Poly. Then go standby phase, main phase, battle phase, attack for 3000. Set, end phase, Magma, target shifter. You know, we set our Poly as a bluff. Magma effect to go search during the end phase, so that can go search out Jerusalem most likely. And then they do. They could Jerusalem here also if they'd like. Their opponent does have a shuffler in the graveyard under the name of Keldo. So, using it here would make sense if you'd want. They draw another blue, goes standby phase, main phase, Jerusalem effect, banish Gamma, chain Keldo. Then they're going to go ahead and put back. Yeah, I mean, this could have just been done, like, during the end phase. Probably would have just been better. Normal summon blue. And then nothing on the summons. So now special summon blue. Blue effect to go search. And we already have Jet. But we're going to go search red here. Now our opponent knows we have Jet in hand also. Because, like, you know, if you search red, probably means you already have Jet. Most likely, unless if you're trying to, like, bait out a shifter, which you wouldn't be doing here. Go search starter. Okay, link off. Go in the nightmare. Dude. There's no way. I mean, like, nah, hold on. I need a second. Bro, hold on. Like, let's go over this. Let's go over every misplay they've done in the last 45 seconds. 1, Jerusalem wasn't summoned to force out the shuffle back, so now Jerusalem wasn't live this turn, so now we're discarding it off a Nightmare Phoenix instead of Sornir when Sornir is obviously worse than Jerusalem. Misplay 1. Misplay 2. Why are we Nightmare Phoenixing a back row against Tier? When we know, I mean, it could be Super Poly, it could be Imperm, it could be Solic, it could be Crime. I would assume those would be the cards that could be set, right? We're roughly around there. Maybe like a Scream or something. And, like, I don't think we want to pop those cards. I mean, I get it if it's like imperm, but like if it's imperm, bro, they just let it go, and then Zeus equips, and then Zeus wipes your field. Like, what are you thinking about, bro? They equip Garua detach, draw card. Like, there's just no way you're playing this bad right now. And like now, the thing is, it may not seem like it matters, but they have Zeus plus Nib, and I don't know, man. We're leaving this misplay button up. I can't. Nightmare Phoenix try to pop Poly, and then they're thinking. They put the think emote and then the thumbs up. Why would you not Zeus here? Why would you not Zeus equip? Oh, you're thinking about Nib. Oh my god, you forgot about Zeus. Oh my god. Okay, now the misplay button isn't up for Francesco. Now it's up for a devil, bro. There's just no way, dog. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. There were so many misplays on this side that allowed the tier player to almost come back into. Imagine they equip here, right? They equip Garua. They wipe the field. Okay. Now they go starter, special, carrot. Because they've already gone through blue and jet. And then special red and try to do something. Possibly. They could also just be like, you know what? Pass. We also don't have to equip Garua. We could equip a shuffler. We could equip Medora. And then Medora is a shuffler to try to interrupt our opponent again this turn instead of trying to put ourselves ahead. But I think at that point we should be trying to put ourselves ahead, especially because we have Nib, so we almost guarantee have enough to stop him this turn. But like, bruh, there's just no way all those misplays just happen. Now, special red, Nib's dead game. Weird. Over like Gigantic. Like, why didn't you at least drop Nib before red was like, so I don't know. I mean, at that point you're already losing, right? Jet search starters, so like, it's just wraps. Detach, chain Nib, chain red, bring out Carrot, battle phase, attack over Zeus, main phase 2. They're going to go ahead and link off, make elf effect, summon back out Carrot from the graveyard, set starter, pass, draw King of the Swamp, GG's, missed Zeus, true, when you pop, missed Zeus, to attach, when Nightmare Phoenix. Yeah, that was a misplay. Yep. That was a misplay on both parts. They forgot about Zeus to attach. Both of them just forgot about Zeus to attach. And it was like game changing by a lot. I would have loved to see Tier try to come back into that game. Especially because like you draw King of the Swamp off the Garua. What's the next draw? Just show us. Like just draw one extra card. Because like the King of the Swamp draw, it may not seem that great. By itself it's not great. But you draw something else alongside of it. Like a Shaylin, you know, then you got yourself cooking because King of the Swamp can go into Rukalos because it can consider itself as Kick Hallows. So now, even though we don't have Kit, we could still make Rukalos. We could still try to put up interruptions, still try to play the game. You know, but the match's going to be 37 minutes long. And with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.